Okay, this is a quick advice to you that is awakened. You are spiritually awakened and you are also awakened to facts, to political facts, to world facts. There is no need to be like, you understand? Like you're just too surprised about the facts because your eyes is just getting to open to these facts. Cool down, keep it in your pants. You get me? If not, you're going to become like a psycho. You understand? So you need to contain that knowledge one at a time. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. Then secondly, there is no need to immediately want to go and let the next man understand what you just understood. Everybody has this alarm clock. So if I set my alarm clock to wake up by 5 o'clock, and you came back maybe from duty at 3 o'clock, and you're planning to wake up by 7 or 8, and then I wake up by 5 o'clock, and I'm saying by 6 the morning is breaking, and wow, look at how beautiful it is, and I'm trying to wake this guy up that's set his clock for 8 o'clock. I'm going to have a very funny reaction, right? Yeah, it's going to be like, why are you disturbing me? Leave me alone. And that's exactly what you do when you try to wake people up that are not ready to wake up. And guess what? Even if you come and then you drop those facts, you say those facts, which is what you should do. Trust me, there are people that are going to watch it. And if it's not their time to wake up, they are just going to be hearing words. But if there are seekers, people that are already seeking for knowledge and they are already trying to figure out what is this all about? This world is not exactly what I thought it was. What is this world? What is happening around me? And they come across this information, they are instantly going to relate. It's going to be tickling a part of their mind, a side of their mind. And wow, this is true. This sounds weird, but it's true. This sounds weird, but it's true. They are going to be understanding. You get, so you don't need to stress too much. Just say what you need to say and leave it there. Who is going to relate is going to relate, and who is not going to relate will never relate. There are people that are going to look at you for 10 years and they will never see you. Yes, and that's how there are people that are going to hear informations, but they'll never listen. you know so you don't need to bother too much. And if you are spiritually awakened to these facts and you have come to understand that even physicality is spiritual enough, you don't need to become that person that just goes, and you start to do all those crystal things, and you start to become like one kind of herbalist. No, spirituality doesn't demand all those drama. You get me? You are spiritual enough just the way you are. That is it. That is the realization. That is what it is. I've known this since I was a child. You get me? And as an African, you should know the power you carry. You carry something that is extraordinary. Your presence alone in spaces cause shifts. And these Westerners, one thing you should know first, you shouldn't be a rebel. Because when you see the wrongs that these Westerners do, the first thing that comes to your mind is anger, and you would want to be a rebel. But trust me now, you would over time come to understand that on every table, both up from the metrics, the elites every um um of every section of the world order. One thing you should know about this is that on every table of decisions, there are the positive minds and there are the negative minds. They are the ones that have your interest at heart, and they are the ones that don't have your interest at heart. The only thing is that the negative ones are always good at it. Always good at madness. It's always good at shooting it, but sanity stays there and waits for you to come. That's the problem. You see, it's just recently that you start to see the attempts at sanity going out, reaching out, and coming to your doorstep and forcing itself to, and please join the team. Join the team if you have the idea, if you are aware of yourself, if you get yourself, do one or two things to wake the next man up. That is what Africa really is. I'm bothered about Africa right now. I love the Westerners. I love the good Westerners. I love good people. I love good people. And I hate injustice and you know, when things are not hitting equilibrium, yeah. But then wake the next man up. When you see him trying to deviate from goodness, remind him of his last highest good so that he continues from there. We need this structure in Africa, and we need to stop the divide. Just like what's happening right now. These people trying to um, come around thinking you think they can come and save Nigeria. uh, no, 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 no. They can't. They won't. They have never saved anywhere. They need help themselves. And in fact, if the Western world stops to get livelihood from Africa, trust me, a huge part of their activity is going to be distorted. Many are down out there are going to starve. You get me? You know what it is that you generate your resource with? Like you farm, you do this, you do that. You have everything that you want. You think everywhere outside the world, the other sides, they have all these things. Nah, they have been depending on you for the longest. If they have been depending on you for the longest, just imagine that it stops now. There are many people out there that are addicted. They are so addicted on the African juice. You get me? They want it forever. And it's a fight. It's a fight. It's almost ritualistic. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, what they've done, the way they've set it to always need from us and constantly and feel the need to keep us blind to these facts. No, we can't be blind forever. And for us to hit that equilibrium and make things balance, there's a lot that is going to happen that's going to be uncomfortable to us and to them. They are running from their own sides. I just think all of us should come to acceptance, because at the end, it is going to happen. Yeah, but it's going to be a struggle. You should know this so that you should even know that you are in a struggle. Many of you are there and you don't know that you are in a struggle. You don't know what's happening. You're just living a very happy life. They say ignorance is blissful. You're living a very blissful and dangerous ignorance and happiness. You're just excited for what? What's exciting you? Come on. Follow this page. There's a lot I want to say. Follow this page, African Child, X Factor. Follow this page so you stay updated, so you stay wise and awakened, not just woke. Yeah, you can be woke and not awakened. That is it. There's a lot I wanted to say on this video, but since I talk spontaneously, yeah, don't worry, I have all the time in the world. Gradually, you're going to get the ideas one after another. And trust me, the ideas are like, what's that shape? Is it what's the shape on a football? The shapes that make we call it tango here. Do you know that five sides, right? I guess some have five. I don't know. I don't want to guess right now, but there are two shapes. There are two shapes. Maybe an octagon and I don't know. I'll check. I don't know how many sides football. I need to look at a football once again. But if you take out one of that piece, the football can't hold air. Now, one of that piece is like one video. It's like one of the video that I make. Or it's like an idea, yes, that you get from any video. You need all the ideas before you can make that ball. You get me? And that's what awakening is. That's what spiritual awakening and, being 7G is. You need to have all these ideas before your ball bounce. But before you have everything put together, you can't let it bounce. Trust me, if you played ball, you will know. If one of that thing is missing, you hit the ball, it's going to... But as soon as it's there, once you blow it, it's going to be bouncing. It's like magic. So that's how one piece of a video doesn't make sense. Until you have everything put together, then you see it bounce. Wait till you have everything put together. But don't miss the ideas in all the videos. Don't miss the idea in this video and think you can understand what's happening. No, you need to patiently go through everything. So follow my page, please, for your good. Yeah, I am awakened. I know what's happening around me. You need it. I'll sing it, but right now I'm talking it. And I'm going to talk a lot more. A lot of information that needs to come one after another. We are not rushing it. And I'm almost at 10 minutes. So I'm stopping here right now. But yeah, we are going to decipher just so we don't become rebels by thinking, everything is trying to work against us. No, there are two sides to everything. We'll break it down. Yeah.